Uncle Mort's South Country by Peter Tinnerswood.
Weary and dejected, and covered on their shoulders with tired pollen, Uncle Mort and Carter Brandon had left the summer traffic jam. Now they found themselves in a landscape of clapboard houses and groaning orchards. Thirsty hops sagged and sighed on their wires.
I could murder a pint, Carter.
So could I. We'll stop at the next pub regardless.
There was not a pub in sight. The road shimmered in the haze of heat. The hedgerows were dry-throated. The verges were parched.
It's at times like this, Carter, that any civilized man worth his salt is consumed by an urgent desire to be reincarnated as an artesian well. On the other hand, you could always turn into a bottle of cream soda.
And then, as they rounded a tight and tangled corner, Uncle Mort sat bolt upright in his seat and cried at the top of his voice,
"Eureka, Carter! Bloody Eureka!"
Carter Brandon jammed on his brakes. They climbed stiffly out of the car and gasped with wonder at the scene before them. A spoil heap, towering askew and glistening with runnels. A rusting pithead wheel. Scowling, pebble-dashed council houses netted with damp curtains. Slack-jawed youths with greasy, unkempt hair. Limp-buttocked girls with scuffed high-heel shoes and wrinkled, lobeless ears.
What a sight, Carter. What a vision of loveliness. A bit village.
Smashing.
Smashing? It's little short of a miracle, lad. A bit village in the heart of the South Country. It's God's way of saying bugger off to all the optimists in the world. Optimists. I can't stand them, can you, Carter?
No. They always smoke bent stem pipes and wear home-knitted socks, don't they?
Certainly, lad, certainly. That's why Cassandra never had a smoker's cough on athlete's foot.
They clambered back into the car and coasted slowly down the gentle hill into the village. They bought themselves pints of bitter in a slopping pub. Clack of dominoes, click of dentures. Yorkshire wine, Lancashire lilt, Geordie sing and song.
Paradise. It's an oasis, this, in the heart of a great barren desert of unrelenting southernness. I never knew we'd colonise this part of the globe, did you, Carter?
No.
There must have been heroes, them first settlers from the north.
Aye.
All the dangers they must have faced when they first set foot here. All them deprivations, lad. Cut off from regular supplies of black pudding, tripe and batter and toll bars for their automatic Volvos. Denied regular access to hairy-legged women with blotchy ankles and tongues like shag-piled carpets. I bet they had to build their own outside bogs too, Carter. How the hell did they survive without unsightly vaccination marks and free-foot hospitals? Must have taken them centuries to clog up the streams with discarded bedsteads and train their dogs to savage the farmers' sheep.
They looked around them. The barmaids, in identical sky-blue T-shirts and bleached black-rooted hair, elbow-gossiped and cleavaged the counter of the bar. There was a buckled stage with a Japanese electronic organ and a lopsided drum set. Cardigan pockets bulged with duty-free cigarette lighters and tins of Dutch cheroots.
Champion. The heart of the North transplanted to an alien foreign body. It's as miraculous as hearing Petula Clark with a proper singing voice. Shall we stop the night, then?
Here. It's bloody diabolical.
What do you mean, diabolical?
Well, here we are in the midst of open downs and fat sheep and villages with duck ponds, and you want to stop in a closet of a dump like this?
You traitor, Carter. You've only been in the South 4 days and you're turning your back on your northern heritage. The rich mulch of your northern upbringing. The glum centuries toll of your northern way of life. Next thing you'll be wanting to wear primrose yellow underpants. You're a Judas, Carter.
All right, then we'll stop. Anything for a quiet life.
Spoken like a true son of the North Country, Carter.
They inquired at the bar as to the nature of accommodation facilities available in the village. They were told by the less buxom and more wrinkled of the two barmaids that there was a bed and breakfast establishment some 50 yards upstream from the electricity substation. She looked Carter Brandon up and down with fierce, predatory shoulders. Harrier eyes, hawk beak of nose, flat swing of crumpled, sun-raisined breasts.
You want to come in here tonight, kid, if you're stopping. It's go as you please disco. I'll be on me jack. My husband's away on a delegation to Bulgaria.
Right. I'll bear it in mind.
They found a bed and breakfast establishment through the good offices of an off-duty Salvation Army colour sergeant. In the front window they saw a sign which read, Bernard Torkington, vacancies if needed. They knocked on the door, and a dog barked and howled. After a while the door opened grudgingly. An elderly man in careworn carpet slippers and sweat-sodden singlet said,
What you want?
We've come to see you about your vacancies, as regards accommodation, Squire.
Do you like dogs?
Yes?
In that case, you'll not like mine.
Well, what's that got to do with it? I don't like you, neither. Now let us in, Billock.
They entered a brow-beaten hallway. An aged, grey-muzzled border collie limped towards them, snarling, and showing a set of mottle-gummed, yellowing teeth.
Get back, you bastard! Get back! I'm going to put it down next Wednesday. Do you want to come?
No, Tal. I'd sooner go to Denmark.
How much do you charge for the rooms?
I forgot.
What?
I've not had no one stopping here since the wife died last back end. Make me an offer.
Right. A £5 for the two of us, and I'll give you a tenner if you promise not to serve us breakfast.
You're on. I'd best get your bed out of the coal shed, hadn't I?
Do you think we could have a wash and brush up?
With soap?
Yes.
What colour?
Is there a choice?
No.